and learn from these amazing animals. Now, more than ever, we are honored to share our relationships with the whales and what we've learned with all of you. And now, SeaWorld proudly presents Orca Encounter!
Our world has one interconnected ocean. A vast blue expanse critical to life on Earth. And there's no better animal to represent the ocean's beauty than the killer whale.
They live in every corner of the ocean, from the Arctic to the Atlantic, the Southern to the Indian, to the Pacific and beyond.
The killer whale story is the ocean story, and it's one we all share.
We are one world, united by our ocean.
That you might not be able to see. Now here at Orca Stadium we have 7 different pools with over 7 million gallons of water. And each of the pools are connected through underwater doorways. So you can see on my left and my right we have these different doors that open and close. What you're not seeing backstage is we're having a malfunction with multiple doors right now. So what we're going to do is we are actually just going to restart the music in just a second. We were able to correct the door that wouldn't close or open. So we're going to restart so we get the whole Orca Encounter presentation. Does that sound like a plan? Excellent. Let's start again. complex learning abilities. These behaviors keep whales active and engaged. SeaWorld's killer whales have inspired generations of people all over the world, and we're excited to share their story with all of you today.
Killer whales are the ocean's top predator. They use cooperation and communication, not just size and strength, to take their place at the top of the ocean's web. At the bottom are small animals, like krill. At the top, the apex predator, the killer whale. Killer whales are as big as a bus, faster than an Olympic swimmer, high flying and powerful.
You're going to see all of that and more. These behaviors contribute to an environment that is full of enrichment.
We spend days, weeks, months, years building relationships with our whales. This creates trust, and that allows us to do some amazing things. For example, when you visit the doctor, you present your arm to draw blood, or you step on the scale to see how much you weigh. It's much the same with our whales.
Today, you'll see the whales moving together in unison. These synchronized behaviors not only strengthen social bonds, but enable them to problem solve as a group. Working together as a team is what makes them the ocean's top predator, scientifically known as Orcinus orca, or more commonly referred to as killer whales. Here at SeaWorld, we like to call them Katina, Milani, Malia, Trua, and Makayo, our killer whale family. Makayo here is our youngest whale at 13 years old, and his mother Katina is our oldest whale, and she is 47 years old.
47?
She's also the matriarch or leader of our pod.
When are they going to retire him?
Now, SeaWorld's animal training techniques create a language between us and the whales. It's a language of learning through positive reinforcement, encouragement, commitment, and care. Through these techniques, the whales learn to trust us. They even learn to take an active role in their very own health and well-being. Now, they do a variety of voluntary husbandry or healthcare behaviors. Every day we do full body exams on them, as you can see Trua on stage. Getting a back rub, we can take a look at their entire bodies. We can brush their teeth twice a day, just like you and I do in the morning and at night. But one of the most important behaviors that the whales learn is voluntary blood sample. And they learn to roll over, as Makayo is demonstrating here, upside down or ventrally, and they actually present their tail flukes to us. Now, not only does this give us a great view of the whale's entire body, but it gives us easy access to the blood vessels, which are located right here on the white undersides of the tail flukes. The whales are trained to remain perfectly calm, and our veterinarians collect that blood sample at least once a month. Our killer whales also have very sensitive skin, and they tend to enjoy back rubs. Now, not only on their backs, their sides, but also on those tail flukes. Not only is it a great way for us to build our relationships with the whales, it's also a great way for us to reward them. But blood samples are just one of those husbandry behaviors that the whales learn. Another important diagnostic is weighing the whales. And we weigh the whales by asking them to slide up and out of the water, but onto a killer whale-sized scale that's located in one of our adjacent pools. We're going to demonstrate that right here in the center slide with our largest killer whale. Coming up here is Trua, and he weighs close to 8,000 pounds and still growing. Now you're going to notice that a portion of his body is still in the water, from the dorsal fin down to the tail flukes. That's the powerhouse of the killer whale, also known as the peduncle. With that peduncle in the water, we wouldn't get an accurate weight. So we solved that problem by simply asking the whales to lift that entire peduncle and tail up and out of the water. Training that posture enables us to ensure accuracy, so we know our younger whales are growing properly, and our older whales are maintaining a healthy weight.
And the care isn't just physical. Mental stimulation and play are vital, and we surprise and engage with our whales at every opportunity. Play is how killer whales teach their young to hunt, and for the adults, play is important too. It seems that they just enjoy having fun. Making time for play is an important part of life for killer whales, and for us.
All right, everyone, I'm now down on the left side of the stadium by the glass. Did you know that killer whales love to play? In fact, they actually learn a lot by playing games like Follow the Leader with their mothers and other whales. And we're putting that to the test today with everyone You are our leaders, and Drew is gonna follow you. On the count of 3, you are gonna spin in a circle 2 times. Keep your arms at your side. Ready? 1, 2, 3, spin! I think he's got it! Well done, everyone! You guys can all have a seat. As you can see, True was paying very close attention to you. Killer whales are very curious and can often be seen sky hopping or jumping even completely out of the water. And we're going to demonstrate that with an even bigger jump in front of the stage. So when you see it, let's give Trua a great big cheer! All right, right side of the stadium, this is your chance. We need everyone over here to stand up. We have an even bigger jump than that one. It's called a breach. So take your left hand and tap your left leg. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. As you can see, he needed a little extra one. There we go. Now, killer whales will breach for a variety of reasons, whether it's to scratch an itch or, more often than not, it's just to show off. So here comes Makayo showing off. Well done. Let's hear for everyone in our audience and our 2 amazing male killer whales, Trua and Makayo. SeaWorld's research and observation of the killer whales in our care has shed light on the many mysteries of these amazing animals. For example, we've learned that the gestation period of a great pregnant killer whale is 17 months. And that's information we simply wouldn't be able to obtain out in the wild. Some information, though, can only be obtained through field research and observation. And that's why SeaWorld works with our partners at NOAA and the Norwegian Orca Survey to help further our knowledge. Killer whales are powerful animals. And perhaps the best expression of that power can be seen when they hunt.
Killer whales stand apart. They have no natural predators, and just about any other ocean animal could be their dinner. Depending on where they live and their chosen prey, they've developed some epic hunting techniques. Off the coast of South America, killer whales will beach themselves, riding in on waves just long enough to catch prey. They'll also create waves that knock animals like penguins or seals from ice cliffs. Most importantly, they cooperate, communicate, and coordinate as a team. Here's footage of killer whales corralling a school of herring. A whale dips in and feeds, while the other whales keep the fish together with swipes of their tail fins.
So killer whales create waves to hunt, but they also stun their prey using those powerful tail flukes. You're about to see a demonstration. For our whales, it's a fun activity session, but what it means for all of you is that it's time to get wet! things.
Killer whales are impressive animals. It's pretty obvious why they're the top predator in the ocean. That means killer whales are invincible, right? Oh.
Killer whales depend on a plentiful resource and a clean environment. They're completely dominant, yet completely dependent.
When it comes down to it, killer whales are not the most powerful animal in the ocean.
Their future depends on you.
Through your actions.
For the choices we all make.
We hold the future of killer whales and the ocean in our hands.
Oh, we gotta go find a bathroom. Okay.
Alright.
I think it's going too.
But still longer. The challenges that we face can seem insurmountable. Don't give up. Be inspired.
We can make a difference. The ocean needs our help, and that seems overwhelming. But together, we can make it happen.
There's so much to learn.
So much to protect. So much to explore. The killer whale story is still being written. And there are simple things we all can do to make a difference.
All it takes is one choice.
One positive act. One ripple that can grow